everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to Our Charm Midlife.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Danny.
And I'm John.
And it's another episode in the series of What Are We Watching?
Woohoo!
Which I should probably rename to What Am I Watching?
Oh, no.
Another thing you didn't watch.
Okay.
So the only thing I'm talking about in this video is the TV series on Apple TV Plus called Disclaimer.
Oh, you've talked about this to me anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is 7 episodes starring Cate Blanchett and Kevin Costner. Kevin
Nope.
Kline.
There you go.
Sorry. I'm not going to watch something with Kevin Costner. Anyway, Kevin Kline. Sacha Baron Cohen is in this as well. It was written for the screen and directed by all 7 episodes by Alfonso Cuarón. And it was a book. So I can imagine that the book would be pretty amazing. So here's the write-up. Katherine Ravenscroft, what a great name, Ravenscroft.
Wow. Yeah.
A successful and respected TV documentary journalist whose work has been built on revealing the concealed transgressions of long-respected institutions. When an intriguing novel written by a widower appears on her bedside table, she is horrified to realize she is the key character in a story that she had hoped had long been buried in the past, that reveals her darkest secret that she thought was hers alone.
Wow. That's a write-up.
And that doesn't even really begin
Okay.
So I am giving this series a 10.
I kind of figured you might. We need some kind of graphic to pop up, explosion or something when something gets a 10.
Okay.
Diddle, diddle, diddle.
First off, I'm trying not to be biased because Cate Blanchett is my favorite.
Yeah, she is.
And she's amazing in this, but this isn't her show. It's everyone's. Kevin Kline, of course, is amazing in it. And it travels back in time to these younger actors that are really incredible. So the story is exactly what this write-up says. It's told from Catherine's perspective, Cate Blanchett's character's perspective, and she narrates almost like she's reading from a book. Catherine was thinking this, and Catherine thought that maybe this was over, and so that's very interesting. And then Kevin Kline also narrates his stuff from his point of view, and sometimes they narrate each other, which is also very interesting. But then we keep jumping back to the 90s when Kevin Kline's son was traveling abroad. He was 18 and he was killed in Italy while he was traveling abroad. He crossed paths with Catherine during that time. And so this story evolves where Kevin Kline's character discovers this story that his dead wife had written about their son and about his travels. And he finds the story and decides to publish it. And so the deal is, it's called Disclaimer because normally we have a disclaimer in front of shows or books or whatever that says...
Well, people are fictitious.
Right.
Yeah.
The disclaimer in this book is any resemblance to persons living or dead is not a coincidence. Because he's pointedly writing it towards Catherine's character.
Okay.
So the mystery, there's a huge mystery in this, of course. How did the son die? What was her role in that? How did they cross paths? What happened? And as this book is out and Catherine's husband reads it, who is Sacha Baron Cohen, and then her son gets a hold of it, and these people start to piece together what's going on. Her job gets a hold of it, tearing her life apart. But it's very interesting. So 7 episodes.
Wow.
Not a single one felt slow. Not a single one felt dead or didn't give me more pieces of the puzzle. I wish I were someone now going in to binge it because it was one of those that at the end of each episode, I kept going, I gotta wait a week for this, So that was really frustrating. Let's see. Paced perfectly. Oh, the story of grief is really thick in this. Kevin Kline's grief for his wife and his son, the wife's grief for her son. Kate Blanchett's character has grief in a whole different way that, I can't spoil because it's unraveled in the end. There's just, it's really an amazing story. I'll bet the book is just really, really good. But again, I probably wouldn't have been able to follow the back and forth, and I don't know if that's how it's told or not. But in this, it's very easy to tell, if we're in the past or we're in the present. Just a really good story. Just a really good story and really well told and with really great actors. And so you just kind of can't beat it.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're not going to beat Kate Blanchett.
Right.
Kevin Kline, I love Kevin Kline. So,
I do
yeah,
too.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's a pretty good cast.
Yeah, it's really just, the last episode, I mean, I was like yelling at the TV or, I was on the edge and that moment that Kate gets, where I thought I was doing okay and she's all emotional and then she got me and I just broke down. And, my Kate Blanchett story that I love to tell, when I saw her in Streetcar Named Desire, I was in the front row and she makes her entrance. Her character is supposed to make her entrance like mid panic attack. And whatever she does backstage to get herself into that moment to come out on stage and be mid panic attack, I was front row, so she's right here. Her kneecaps were shaking because she was just her body had taken on this panic attack.
Yeah,
and
she's that good.
it was moment one and I just was gone and I've loved her every single moment ever since then. So,
Sure.
And that was, I don't even know how long ago. So that's Disclaimer. Apple TV Plus, 7 episodes, totally worth your time. Gave it a 10. Check it out. And the way Alfonso Cuarón, he chose to show it, it's very beautifully done. The past gives you a very different set of colors than the present does. And it just so happens he directed my favorite Harry Potter movie, The Prisoner of Azkaban, which is my favorite in the movie series. So I'm a little biased towards him, although I didn't like Gravity, but you did. So
I did.
Okay. Anyway, so if you've... Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. So we don't know how the son died?
Oh, we find out everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So was it he was riding his Vespa and he got hit by a cannelloni food truck?
It was not.
It was not?
No.
Dang
Sorry.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm keeping that in my story then because nobody's using it.
That was not it. But if you want to find out, watch Disclaimer.
No spoilers here.
If you have watched it, would love to hear your thoughts on it. What did you think? Please leave a comment below. And if you do go watch it now, come back to us afterwards and let me know what you thought of it because it was just that good.
Yeah.
Thanks for sticking around. If you would like this video, please subscribe if you can. We're trying to get our feet off the ground.
We're always trying to build, and every single subscription helps us.
Yes, absolutely. So thanks, you guys.
Yep.
And stick around. We've got a lot more reviews coming out. So we will
that was weird.
see.
Sorry about that.
Dude.
I'll try.
We will see you next time. Thanks.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.